Okay, let's start talking about Linux file permission. Let us try and understand why do we need to work with file permission, or why do we need to understand Unix file permission. Okay, so if I go to my Unix terminal putty, okay, so let me just increase the size. Give me a second. Where is this setting? Okay, sounds good now. Now, fine. If I do ls minus ltr, it will give me some list of files. Okay, and as I mentioned in my previous video, where I forgot to talk a couple of things, so I thought of continuing this video. You can see I just changed the permission for this f1 as hyphen everywhere. That means no one has the permission to read, write, and execute the particular file. Okay, now let us take an example. If I try and edit the particular file, what happens? Like if I try and edit vif1.txt, so it gives me the error like permission is denied. Okay, so I'm not able to edit this particular file. Okay, why? Because because even as a owner, the first 3 byte QC hyphen, that means even the user or the owner of this particular file do not have the permission to edit. Ideally, this is not the ideal scenario. The ideal scenario could be like, because the owner will be having all the accesses. But if I am other than user or other than user group, then I should restrict some permissions to them, like uh, other than user group should not be able to edit the things or something like that, right? So I should impose the permission restrictions on them, and you already saw it. If they do not have permission, they will not be able to uh, write the particular file. Okay, let us check what happens if I try and delete this f1.txt. Okay, so what it is saying is remove write protected regular file f1.txt, so it is not allowing me to do, right? So I'll fine. Now what else I wanted to show you is, let us say I have some shell script. Okay, so this .sh is my shell script. Okay, we'll be talking about shell script in detail, you need not to worry. So you can see for shell script, actually, so this is a script, it is a program which I need to execute, right? So to execute the shell script, I need to have the execute permissions, right? But here you can see, even as a user, as a particular owner of this particular file, I have only read and write accesses, not execute access, right? So if I try and execute the shell script, okay, script.sh, okay, we have two ways to execute it, actually we'll talk on that detail. So I just gave dot, which refers my current directory, slash script.sh. Now it is asking me, it is stating me permission denied, I do not have access to do that. Okay, if I do something like chmod, I'm changing the permissions using chmod, and I'm setting it to 744, let us say. Okay, because 7 means I am giving all three permissions, read, write, and execute, to user for my file script.sh. Okay, and if I try this command now, script.sh, now this time I am able to execute my shell script. You can see exec started and it is doing some execution. That's fine. I'm going to terminate that execution using Control C. My execution is terminated, and if I see ls-l, you can see my script.sh got now execute permission for user or owner of that particular file. Fine, so that's how, if you do not have access, you need to get the access to work with particular file, particular directory, particular script, and then only you can work. So this is how Unix maintains security for their files, directories, and processes, basically. Fine, so that's it. Thank you.